Okay, so Ghost of Tsushima is coming out in a couple of days at this point, and pretty much with every Sony release on PC, there's always a bunch of people on the Sony side upset about the fact that we're getting Sony exclusives on PC. Now I want to talk about how that's actually a good thing for PC players, of course, and as well as Sony players. So at this point, Sony has no one to compete with. They have Xbox, which at this point they're in shambles. They have no big games, they have no new games. They have Hellblade 2, but it's not being advertised at all. And they bought all these companies and all these studios for Game Pass, and it's not going well at all for them. And you have Nintendo, which is a whole generation behind. A smartphone is faster than the Switch. So Sony isn't scared of them at all. And again, Xbox has no market share, and they had 10 years to catch up, and they haven't done anything about it yet. So when these companies have no one to compete with, what tends to happen is they either artificially make you want to upgrade, pay more money, or just increase prices in general. And an example of this is Apple with their iPhones, where their new iPhones have software-based features that are locked to those phones. So even though the feature could be placed or applied to an older phone from a year ago, they will not do it just to make you upgrade to the new one. So Sony putting their games on PC basically makes themselves compete with PC. If you're a Sony player, what is the point of staying on PlayStation if the experience is that much better on PC? The online is free. On PSN, it's paid. The games play better, of course, on PC versus PlayStation. And the sales are better. So if Sony decides to be a scumbag and increase prices, or they go ahead and, I guess, remove the things that sell PlayStation, like a disk drive, for example, being able to play games offline, stuff that makes it stand out versus PC, then they're going to lose the market share. So Sony competing with themselves hopefully should keep PlayStation in check, I guess the consoles in check, and not make them too greedy, increasing the prices and doing all that garbage. They could go ahead and remove their games from PC, but I think they're too deep at this point. They already got the overlay with the trophy system and your friends list and crossplay, and I'm sure in the future there's going to be a client or a launcher for PC as well, with the whole PSN store on there. So I think they're too deep for that. They can't really back out of the PC market anymore. So basically there's no going back for them. They're staying on PC, and if they mess around with the PlayStation console, then players will just leave them. And Sony wants to keep the current players on PlayStation since they make 30% out of every sale on the PSN store. Which means Sony players win, and PC players also win because they get to play the games that are exclusive on the consoles. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to do a short video on this topic because I keep seeing it pretty much everywhere, people crying about it, and it doesn't make much sense. It does ruin the magic of the console a little bit because you don't get the exclusives anymore, but they normally take 2 years to come to PC anyway, so you have plenty of time to enjoy it on the console exclusively. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Next video. See you guys there.